Breaking news. Biden-McCarthy deal revealed. Key details and controversies unveiled. Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest updates on politics and current affairs. In today's breaking news, we have the exclusive details of the deal struck between President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. This 99-page bill aims to tackle the nation's debt limit and government spending while incorporating provisions for various sectors. Let's dive into the specifics and examine the key points of contention. The President and the Speaker are racing against the clock to garner support for this critical plan, which is essential in avoiding a federal default and potential economic turmoil. The bill proposes to suspend the nation's debt limit until January 2025, effectively extending past the next presidential election. Moreover, it introduces spending limits, keeping non-defense spending relatively flat in 2024 and increasing it by 1% in the subsequent year. The White House estimates that this plan could reduce government spending by over $1 trillion. However, this deal has not been without its critics. Hardline conservatives express apprehension, believing that the compromise does not go far enough in cutting future deficits. On the other hand, Democrats have raised concerns about proposed changes to work requirements in programs such as food stamps. The compromise seeks to expand work requirements for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, albeit with some adjustments. These changes will phase in higher age limits, reaching a maximum of 54 by 2025, and subsequently returning to age 49 in 2030. Now, let's delve into the crucial elements of this bill. One major provision is the full funding of medical care for veterans, including the establishment of a fund dedicated to those exposed to toxic substances or environmental hazards. This aligns with President Biden's proposed budget, which allocates $20.3 billion to the Toxic Exposure Fund. Additionally, the agreement rescinds around $30 billion in unspent coronavirus relief funds from previous bills. It also protects pandemic funding for veterans' medical care, housing assistance, the Indian Health Service, and research on COVID-19 vaccines and treatments. The deal also impacts the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) funding, with the bill rescinding $1.4 billion aimed at cracking down on tax fraud. Moreover, it introduces changes to the National Environmental Policy Act, streamlining environmental reviews for energy projects. Agencies will have defined timelines to complete these reviews, with special treatment granted to the Mountain Valley Pipeline project. Lastly, Republicans successfully negotiated an end to the pause on student loan repayments, which is set to conclude in late August. Despite the wide-ranging aspects covered in this bill, certain elements did not make the final cut. House Republicans' proposal for new work requirements for Medicaid recipients, for example, faced significant opposition and was ultimately excluded from the agreement. Similarly, the GOP's attempt to repeal clean energy tax credits did not find its way into the final deal. The White House defends these credits as catalysts for private sector investments and job creation in the clean energy sector. That concludes our detailed breakdown of the Biden-McCarthy deal. As Congress prepares to scrutinize and debate this legislation, it remains to be seen if the compromise will successfully win over lawmakers and avert a potentially catastrophic federal default. Stay tuned to our channel for further updates on this crucial development. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed on the latest news and analysis. We'll be back soon with more insightful content.